Hi everyone, I hope you've been well. We haven't been that great. I've been wearing a mask. I wore a mask for like 2.5 weeks. It was not fun. It's really not. You know what it's like. So now you're wearing that mask almost all day, every day for 2 weeks, all day. It, but it worked. I think it worked, or maybe it was prayer. But I didn't catch the children's horrendous flu. It was bad flu. There were times I even thought maybe I'm being too relaxed. I should actually send them to hospital. But they're getting much better now. Everything is fine. I mean, there was a time I thought, what if this is now bronchitis? And then if I leave it, it'll become pneumonia. The cough, the sore throat, the weakness, the lethargy. It was like COVID. It was like the children had COVID. It was bad. It was horrendous. The pain. And all the children caught it. All 6 of the children got this thing. So, needless to say, the last days of my poor teenager's visit were horrible. Really horrible. And yeah, it is what it is. Hey, thankfully now they're getting better. It's just a bit of more phlegm left in one or two. And so far, so good. I didn't catch it. I did not catch it. And that is abnormal given it's worse or stronger than Enbrel, which even when I did wear my mask, I did get sick. This time I even wore 2 masks. As each child went down, I thought, okay, let me do 2. Maybe it's the 2 masks or just God being kind to me because I know it's not my immune system. Rinvoq works fast. If it's going to work, it really will work fast. Enbrel took about 4-5 months before I could tell that, okay, it's actually starting to work. But of course, all of that time, there was stopping and starting because he got sick. And when you get sick, you mustn't take it, otherwise you'll die. Because your body will not be able to fight because you're stopping it from fighting. So with this, you just hope that... So it's the same rule with this one as well. That if you're going to have surgery, don't take it for 2 weeks beforehand because it stops you healing your wounds. Everything just stops when you're on an immunosuppressant to suppress your immune system from going crazy. So here's the reason though that I wanted to not get sick. Firstly, because no one wants to get sick. But secondly, my lung function goes down. Thirdly, my lung function issues are caused by AS. We are trying to fight AS, so I don't want to get sick because then I have to stop the medicine and then we go backwards away from the fight. And people have reactions when they go off the medication. And I don't want to have some weird side effect that I'm not expecting. Fourth, and more worryingly, I need to have been on it consistently so that by the time I have my tests in July, we know for real where this drug is taking me. Right now, it's not taking me in the right direction in terms of side effects. In terms of the disease itself, I have so much more energy. I feel more like myself, and it's been so exciting. Some days are bad, but some days are great. It's, in fact, most of my bones are reacting to my painkillers. So I will take pain meds and it actually deadens the pain. But it will be gone, zero, except for one problem. My right leg going up from the hip here and going down. This whole bone there, sorry, it's bad. Inside there, it's bad. So that's where the pain is not going. That's where the damage is. And this morning, I was frightened that it was fusing and I'm gonna be stuck. It was not nice, people. So I'm sad that, as I knew, your treatment will not undo damage that has already happened. It just slows down further damage. So I know for sure the side is damaged. It's not just inflammation like the rest of my body and the arthritis that is in my body. This is damaged. So anyway, we need to know because, well, I really went off topic. I was saying to you why I need to know how things are going. It's been treating me well, and it would be very painful if I have to stop because our options have reduced dramatically. So, here's the thing, my heart is not liking this medication. For decades, I had chronic iron deficiency anemia. And when your iron is like super, super low, your blood pressure also goes down. And so I would have these physical feelings. That sounds silly. And I bought a blood pressure cuff. And that's when I would like take my blood pressure. It should be 86, 85, that bad. So I'd say, okay, now I know why I'm feeling like this. It's because my blood pressure is too low. Not a problem. So I've constantly been taking my blood pressure since a long time ago. And then I get it taken when I'm at the doctor, so I know my range. Now my lower number range is like 68. That's the diastolic. 68 to 74ish, 76 max. That's where I am. That's my normal, and that's what is healthy. But ever since I started taking Rinvoq, that has gone up, and it has never gone to below. It's not gone to the normal healthy range. This is 11 days after I began Rinvoq, 89. And there was this morning this week where I was sleeping. I woke up and I thought, and there's another thing, people have been able to sleep, except for this pain that burns sometimes, not every night, enough to wake me. I've been able to sleep. I only wake up just to go to the loo. It's a miracle drug. So it would be devastating if I have to stop. Really devastating. To have energy. If it wasn't for this, I'd be able to do everything I want to do. Okay, where was I? So I woke up and I just thought, if I collapse, will the children know? Will they remember how to dial 10 111? What happens if there's an emergency? And then I fell asleep again. And then in the morning, I couldn't sleep. Everything was just wrong. My body was wrong that morning. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday morning. And then I woke up after 4 o'clock. I tried to sleep. I was having terrible nightmares, which I hadn't had in a few days. Terrible nightmares. And I eventually just gave up. I woke up. I was feeling sick. I woke up. And then when I was trying to put my contact lens in my eye, my hand was shaking. And I thought, uh-oh, something is dreadfully wrong. My head was aching, my hand is shaking, my body is shaking. What's going on? Hey, let me take my blood pressure. And that time, it was now 93. So from my normal of 68 to 76, my new, not very good normal was in the 80s, 82, 86. This morning it was 93, which is like stage 2. I had thought it was stage 1, but it's actually stage 2. It's gone down a bit to 89, but that's right at the border, as you'll see in this graph. So I'm stuck at 86, 89, and I'm scared that as time goes on, it will go higher. And then I don't know what her solution will be, because treating it with another medication, that medication is bad too. So it's become real, and I can't mess with it because it's extremely high blood pressure, stroke, and worse, or heart attack. So yeah, that's the problem. And I know also my heart is struggling because it was such a simple exercise, people. That's what is so scary. It was simple exercise with light dumbbells, only 1 kg each. Like, that's light. It was 2 kgs. Okay, 2 kgs each. Yeah, it was 2 kg dumbbells, and all I was doing was like that and that and that and that, and my heart rate went up to 144 beats a minute just doing that, standing still. 144 beats per minute just doing that with the dumbbell. It's scary. It really is scary. I'm praying that somehow it resolves. Don't ask me how, because I'm on bottle number 2, which is month 2, and obviously The more you take, the more there is in your system. But I'm really praying it resolves. I'm asking for a miracle. That's actually what I'm asking for. I'm essentially asking for a miracle because the direction is that way. Because I need to be better. I need to be better. Anyway, on the other side of the topic, my children are sweet, and I feel bad because, as I said, this leg is not performing very well. So Thursday late and Friday yesterday, I kept stumbling and tripping on it. It's like it would drag. And my daughter, my 10-year-old, was behind me, walking behind me the one time it did that. It was like I stumbled a few steps. And again, she became worried. And she confessed that, yeah, she's always worried that my back will break. As in, for her, she thinks it would be a literal break and then I'm paralyzed kind of thing. So that's another reason why something needs to work. Something needs to help even this hip or whatever it is, it's a joint, so that she stops worrying. Because she's such a happy girl, so loving. I just need her to be happy and loving and not worrying. She's happy, she's loving, she's sweet, they're sweet. We're planning surgery for her eyelid. And it was so sweet. I didn't get a chance to warn her sister, so she cried. It was so sweet that she missed us, her little sister missed us. And she wrote a letter saying she loves Mom and Amy, and she got it. She gave us each a hug. My talking 5-year-old is sweet. When she wants to be, she is an absolute darling. And she loves God a lot.
God loves us too.
Yes,
God loves.
God loves you, that's true. And she makes me laugh because she gave me a big hug yesterday, and she says, I love, and I really thought she was going to say, I love you. She says, I love God, and I love you. Okay, thank you. And this morning, the first thing she came in, jumping, bouncing into my room, and she said was, hey, look, I can make a cross with this. Jesus died for us. I love Jesus. He really loves us too. She always puts on this accent. And she was saying, later on, she asked, how can I make Jesus happy? What can I do to make him happy? This child is amazing. In that, I've never had a child who has, at 5, to ask me, how can I make Jesus happy? I love him. He's so good to us. And you'll just randomly find her kneeling and she's praying. She's talking to God, just like he's right there. Hey, God, I love you. I really, really, really love you. You're the best man ever. I love you. Amen. And she loves Jesus. I love Jesus. She writes it a lot. And it's just sweet because she's always talking about how much she's been praying. And so now her siblings are also 10-year-old and 9-year-old also praying more. So that's good, right? She's a good influence. So I'm thankful for her love for something pure, someone pure and good. I just pray for her. I pray for all of them to never lose their love for God. Sorry. They love moving still, they're active. And my last point that I'm going to make tonight is how grateful I am for homeschooling for the sake of my daughter's mental health, my 10-year-old. Because if you're struggling, but you're in a normal, typical South African school, you have to do maths. You have to do maths lit or maths. You can't not do maths, I think. Yeah, you have to learn it, especially at her age. You have to. You can't not do maths. And I'm imagining if she was in a classroom situation and she would be flunking her maths and then she'd be seeing all these other children doing well, what that would do to her. But because she's here with me and I know the future that we're kind of mapping out for her, mapping out for her? Yes, mapping out for her. I know the direction. And so I've changed my schooling. The curriculum that we've been using is heavy. Christian light education is heavy. It's got reading, it's got language arts, it's got learning to read. So there are three grammar comprehension type different subjects, and one of them includes international phonetic, the international phonetic alphabet. I only ever used this, or learnt it rather, in university when we did linguistics. Things like, there's a sign like this, it's called a schwa. It's for the sound. So that wherever you are, when you see that schwa sound, whatever language it is, you say So they are learning that in one of the subjects. So they're learning how to write the I, so that if it's an I, like, hit a short vowel, then it's got a breathe, and if it's a long vowel, then it's got a macron, all of that kind of stuff. My daughter doesn't need that, especially not with the struggles. So I'm just getting rid of that. It's easy. It's easy to work based on her strengths and to help her, try and improve, because there's no pressure on her to compete with anyone else, and there's no one else who is doing better than her. And I love that for her. She needs to feel good about who she is and not compare herself to anybody else. She is special, loved, and unique. So I'm glad that homeschooling can do that for her. I'm glad about it. Yeah. So that's where we are at the moment. Everyone is doing well. Everyone is better now. I don't get sick. And last but not least, my non-talking 5-year-old, we have bought phenolic acid, which is extremely expensive. It's expensive. It's a small little bottle like this with powder in it for 1,076 rand. But research has shown how it has helped children who are autistic and struggling with that whole communication thing. More of them than those on the placebo were suddenly able to speak more, communicate more. So we're trying it out and we'll see. But the positive that I've already seen is her smile is back. Before she lost everything, she was a smiler. She'd look you in the eye and just smile and be happy and really late to interact with you, respond to what you're doing, any funny face you're making. And then it stopped at age around 2.5. No, 18 months, it stopped. No more smile. No more, hey, I've seen you, hello, smile. It was gone. And it's only returned in the last few weeks, where she'll just, for no reason, just smile at me with the missing teeth at the top. And we know gummy children are the cutest. So she'll smile and look at me in my eyes with a smile. And I love that. So we'll see where things will go. I will keep you updated about it. If I can be a positive story, then I can be a positive story and tell South Africans where to get this help and all the other supplements that we've added on. It might help someone else, who knows? And all I want to be is a help. That's why I'm here, to be a help and a blessing. So let's hope this will do something for her and do something for someone else. That is my update. So far, so good. Some things are so. And we're forging on with school, forging on with occupational therapy, forging on with vision therapy. There are still struggles for my son, and I don't know where we'll go, but we're definitely going on for the rest of the year. Let's put it that way. Still, things haven't improved as they could. So we'll continue for the rest of the year. We've got all our dates set up. And now we just live. I'm being even more therapeutic in terms of what kind of school work they do. So I'm adding in more of things from your therapy source. More mazes to help with their eye hand, more memory games, things like that, more puzzle work, more, what's it called? Sewing. Yeah. And I'll keep you updated, people. That was a very short and here and there kind of update. But I had done one on Friday, but the lighting was just wrong and it looks blurred and terrible. So it didn't feel right. So this is my second attempt. And yes, I'll just wrap up there. Everyone is happy. Everyone is moving. Everyone is alive. Everyone has kicked the sickness. And I love homeschooling for many reasons, which I didn't love it for before. Because with the other two, the mental health didn't matter. They were fine. They weren't struggling with anything. So even if they'd been in a school setting, they would have been just like everyone else. And the last thing, for real, now I promise it's the last thing. There's this girl who my daughter met there at college in Pretoria, and this girl was antagonistic. She sent her via WhatsApp long message, and basically what the real question was, don't you feel shortchanged that you were homeschooled? Why would you ask someone that? So I told my daughter, you should ask her, don't you feel shortchanged that your mother didn't teach you? But what, who cares? So my daughter answered, and then just randomly again, she sent another long essay, this time telling her that, well, you think you're fine, but your parents did shortchange you. And one that just struck me as ludicrous was, and it was a fine that I was, it was fine that I was bullied because it taught me to stand up for myself. And I thought, no, it's made you into a bully. No one asked you for your views on someone's education. You meant to be at college there. And I just thought, we raised our children with a very biblical foundation. Very clear on what's wrong and what's right. But the most important thing is to love and accept every human and not judge them or condemn them for their past, and definitely not for how they were educated. Come in. You can come in.
Sorry.
It's okay. Come here quickly. Do you like being homeschooled?
Yeah,
Why?
because we get to have break times,
You get to have break
play,
times,
and there are no
play,
bullies.
and no bullies. Yeah, very long playtime, hey?
Yes.
And you get to have break time. But other schools also have break times. Or you mean like breaks for you to,
Yes.
for your brain,
Yes.
brain break?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And is our homeschool as long as a normal school day?
No way.
Okay, cool. Thank you for answering me.
You're welcome.
Mikaya, your turn.
Yes.
Do you like being homeschooled?
Yes.
Why?
Because there are because we
Do you like being homeschooled?
yes.
Why wouldn't you want to go to a school? Or what do you like about being homeschooled?
They're
You don't know.
you don't know.
You don't know, but you like it.
Yes.
Do you like being taught by your mom, or do you want some stranger to come?
No, not stranger.
Okay, not a stranger. Okay,
That's my answer.
thank you. That's your answer. Do you want to add anything, Amrisa?
No.
Thank you. Do you like being around your siblings?
Some siblings, yes.
Some siblings. No, like Nelo and Mickey.
Yes. Yes.
So is that another thing you'd like about homeschooling?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. And nobody teases them for anything.
Exactly.
Good night. Yeah, so this girl, the next message was, yeah, you messed up. Your parents really messed you up by not giving you the chance to be with bullies so that you can be strong. Yes, my point was, yes, they came in to drop off their stuff. My point was that we raised our children to be kind, gentle, non-combative, and if school is what made this child think that her way is the only right way, and that she is okay in telling another child who's doing very well at school that she was shortchanged, but yet she's doing well at school, then I'd rather homeschool all children. Yes? Come. Come here quickly.
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
We love you.
We love you too. Would you be nice and quiet?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Do you like being homeschooled? Do you like mommy teaching you?
Yes, I love. And I love to do school. I love to do school all day long. I love to teach. I love to play. I love to do all the things. I love to go to heaven. I love to get baptized. I love to go to church. I love to do all the things. I love to make Jesus happy. I love to share. Do everything I want to do to make God happy.
That's nice. Thank you for telling us.
The other thing is that the
Close the
teachers
door,
are
please.
not strict.
The teachers are not strict.
Yes.
And yes, I'm not strict, am I?
Nope.
Good.
But the some people are naughty.
Yes, and some people are naughty. Is Amy naughty?
No.
So you can concentrate.
So good people, good teachers are good teachers. Helping teachers do like writing, do works, and do maths.
Yes, so I can help you.
And you. Uniform.
You don't have to wear uniform.
Have to do. Just
Close the door,
we
please.
can wear what we want.
You can wear what you want. Okay.
Unknown clothes.
Yes. You, good night. So tell Dad okay. So that's the thing. If you know different and you enjoy being homeschooled and you get to interact with other people, why would you feel shortchanged? Why would you feel like you suffered? My children go to the playground, they talk to all ages of people, and the people always tell them you are so well behaved. At a school, they're not going to have the time to go to the park and play with dogs. There's a lady who's a dog walker, they talk to her, she's a Xhosa lady. They talk to her, they play with her dog, her boss's dog. That's not school. School is just it's a bunch of children who don't have the opportunity to go and randomly play with a dog, talk to strangers, and be themselves. So, and that's the thing. So my daughter couldn't feel shortchanged, given she could be herself. And I think, yes, that's my point. My point was, I think I did quite well with homeschooling because she doesn't ask other children the opposite type questions. She doesn't ask them, how do you feel that your mother didn't want to be with you all the time, whatever it is. And how does it feel to be taught by random strangers? Everyone's upbringing makes their normal to them. And I'm teaching my child that unless someone was abused, their normal is okay. Everyone's normal is okay. Be they Jewish, be they Islamic, going to a madrasa after school, everything is okay. Just look at the person and their heart, and that's what matters the most. So homeschooling does that. I don't know what school that girl went to. If I knew it, I would tell you not to send your child there. Anyway, I hope you all are well. And if you're not, get better soon.